And the Abyss just treats us better and better and better! Does this car need an introduction?
It does, because some of you might not be familiar with it. But this is a Porsche 718 GT4 RS. This one is available at Porsche St. Paul. The link to their website is in our description. If you have any interest in this or any other Porsche, you're going to want to go there for your shopping needs.
And if you wonder where the description is, it's right below there.
Yeah, right down there. Right down there. Yeah, this car is the best Cayman they will ever make. And they did not disappoint with this one. How much horsepower does it have?
493.
Yes! How much does
that
it
was a little bit more of a question than it was an answer.
How much does it weigh?
I have no idea. Just over 3,000 pounds.
3,227 pounds. What's 0 to 60?
3.2 seconds.
Yes. And it does 196, I think is what it was. That's the one that I'm forgetting.
All those numbers, throw them out the window. It's the best. It's the best. I mean, I know that you have a GT3 RS.
Yep.
Obviously, like...
Well, you get the same engine. It's got a little bit of different internals. The GT3 RS makes more horsepower because it's in the 520s.
Yeah, but carbon fiber hood.
Yep.
A sticker fruit emblem.
This one has the YSOC package, and that's why you can see all this exposed carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
It's also got ceramic brakes, which was an option. Those are going to help you stop, which you need with this much power.
Where else can you get a car that has a kitchen table attached to the back of it?
It is so big, you can eat off of it. Like, we could have a meal with each other.
It is becoming the most practical car we have ever driven.
Nope, that is far from the truth.
All right, let's get this thing on the road. I am so jacked up. Obviously, we're not going to give her all the beans. We'll save that for a racetrack, but I guarantee you will never experience a car like this. When it comes to Porsche GT cars, this is like la creme de la creme.
Yeah, GT cars just hit different, man.
Let's hit different.
Oh, this car is just a riot 100% of the time.
It's just a Cayman, Tyler.
This is not just your granddad's Cayman.
You do the thing about GT cars, you don't even have to break the law to have a baller of a good time.
Yeah, this thing, we had to roll the windows up because it would be too loud and you wouldn't be able to hear us. Oh, this car is magnificent. Oh, that just sounds so good.
I don't have words because driving this is like nothing else I've experienced. It's been a long time since I've driven a GT3.
Yes. A very long time.
I would argue that this is objectively and subjectively and all the activities better than that.
I wouldn't say it's better, but I would say it's as equally a GT product as any of the GT3s or any of the GT 911s.
This is not just a Cayman with some aero.
And a big engine. It is a whole soul transformation, right?
Yeah. One thing that I think that they could have saved a little weight with is this button right here. The suspension button.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't do anything.
No. You click it, it gets hard. You don't click it, it's still hard. It didn't change.
This is just the most fantastic experience I've ever had, and obviously it is. Other people have reviewed the GT4 RS.
A lot of people have gotten their hands on a GT4 RS.
Because it is an older GT car.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! The greatest experience ever.
It is.
It's loud with the intake right behind your head. That's all you hear. It is so intoxicating.
Yeah.
The downshifts.
It is an eargasm.
We're not in any trouble with any of the American laws here.
No.
You could get into trouble with all of the American laws.
Yeah. Oh, this defies what you believe is possible, this car.
And obviously we are not driving it super fast.
We're not on a racetrack. We're on public roads. We can't go fast.
It is worth every penny that it costs to have this experience. And mind you, it's probably not going to cost you anything to own it.
Yeah, these cars are not depreciating. They are the best investments you can make because you buy it and generally just make money. What sense does that make? You drive a car and make money.
In the Porsche world, it makes all the sense.
Okay.
Let's let you get behind the wheel here. And wow, I can't even just feel how amazing this car is. You annoy so many people in such a good way just driving 30 miles an hour. I would love to drive 150 miles an hour in this thing. You don't need to.
No.
It's just as fun driving as slow as possible. And I'm not going to say that this is a bargain, but for Cayman GT4 RS prices, with this being under 1,000 miles, is probably a bargain. It's not every day that you get to live a dream.
What's the dream?
Put more pressure on your right foot.
Not yet, not yet. We gotta savor this moment. It only happens every once in a while. So more pressure?
A little more.
Holy crap!
Here's the downfall. We are not breaking any laws, but it's way too quick to the speed limit.
That was not much gas pedal. I just let it rev out a little bit. I didn't even get close to the top.
This is the coolest car I have ever driven.
I've never had the adrenaline surge like that in a car before that I can remember.
All I have to say is thank you so much to Porsche of St. Paul for letting us experience our dreams.
And speed limit, by the way, instantly.
And I don't even know. Do you need the Y-Sock package? I guess that's where we'll start.
Well, yeah, I would get it because I've seen them without the Y-Sock and it's all black. Like, it's not carbon fiber, so it doesn't have that same pizzazz. It looks cooler with the Y-Sock, so I would get it.
And it has the matte carbon fiber, which is awesome.
Yeah.
The other thing, too, we go back and forth between bucket and comfort seats.
Buckets.
Do not get the comfort seats
Not in this car, no.
in a
buckets.
4RS. The trick here is what you need to do is push your seat all the way back when you get in and out.
Yep, and these still go up and down with an electronic button on the side of the seat. So you still get vertical adjustment, just not the back.
All right, tell me the 5 things that you like the least about this.
The rear visibility sucks. There is just a giant wing there, which is cool, but you can't see anything. The other thing, I have one. That's that.
So I have
It's too overpriced. It's not overpriced because it's an amazing car for the price, but it's more than I can afford.
So this car has 2 downfalls. It's the suspension button. They could have shaved off a little bit extra weight. And the rear visibility, which actually is not terrible. It's just not good.
But you're on a racetrack and you're going to use your side mirrors, and if you use your side mirrors, you can see everything.
And here's how you fix that. Nobody's going to be behind you anyways if you step with some pressure on your right foot.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm positive.
Yeah, I would agree.
That sound is just so intoxicating.
It is. It really is. This is what dreams are made of. When you're a child and you look at the cars and you're like, you're starting to discover you are a car enthusiast, this is what gets you going. If you have the means to purchase this, do not hesitate to call Porsche St. Paul and buy it, because I can tell you, you will not be disappointed.
And here is one thing about GT cars, they don't last very long.
No.
So currently, right now, this car is available at Porsche St. Paul, and it is a amazing piece of machinery. As you can tell, we don't even have right words to do an actual review video, which isn't necessary because a million other people have already done a review on it.
And this car kind of speaks for itself. Oh!
I would love to get this out on the freeway and just go on an on-ramp.
Yeah, somewhere where you can legally accelerate at a quick rate.
So there are 3 downfalls. The third one, you can't use it.
Nope.
What an amazing beast of a vehicle. This thing is just...
I can't thank Porsche St. Paul enough for this, and we're going to have to probably take a couple minute breather after this drive to do the outro, because we have lost our words. We'll see you there. Thanks for sticking around this far, because this thing's amazing.
Every single detail on the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS is a visual explosion. If you take a look at the front quarter panel, the way that the body is sculpted, the way that the vents are, the NACA ducts, that everything about this car is beyond special.
It is. That's all actually designed to reduce the air pressure inside the wheel area, because cars at speed generate a lot more air pressure in there, so it actually relieves it, making it better to drive. But I know what you're trying to say. It is a very visceral experience driving that thing.
Here's the thing. It is a car, and I don't remember this experience from the GT3. It's a car that makes you nervous. And we are not even driving the car.
It is like so visceral, so explosive, so just amazing, and it's such an adrenaline rush every time you drive that car that you will get out of it and you will be tired.
It's not just a Cayman.
No.
It's the pinnacle of motorsport.
Do you know where you can get this one?
Porsche St. Paul. You better hurry up though, because these do not last. There aren't actually a lot of them in production or in America. They didn't make a whole ton of them.
And any of them with the YSOC package, like this one, especially with like options in the carbon ceramic brakes, they don't stick around for long at all, because those are very, very desirable options.
And this one has less than 1,000 miles. So please go to Porsche St. Paul. If it's your dream GT4 RS or whether it's a base Cayenne, they literally are the greatest dealer, Porsche or otherwise, that you could ever deal with.
We haven't ever met other people that are at all, well, we have met people that are friendly, but these people just invite you in. They want to help you. They are the best.
And they are true car people. So
yeah.
Enjoy the last shots of this GT4 RS. We appreciate so much the opportunity to be able to drive it. And make sure you click like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Dream moment.
And in the bottom of this, or in this description, is the link to their website, and I'm begging you to go on there and buy yourself a car. It lets us drive cars like this.
Troubles at your door. Come on, let's tell it time to go. If there's one thing that I know, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through. One step becoming two. 'Cause as long as we are breathing, there's reason for believing. We're gonna make to you.